Hi, everyone. We've got a fellow question from a boater named Mark. Mark asks, Jeff, should I install switches so I can leave the shore power bypass my inverter charger? Or should I just rely on the auto switch of the Victron Mulitplus? Okay, without actually having this question be brand specific, let's recap a little bit what inverter chargers do. Inverter chargers, many of them, especially the more expensive one, and certainly the ones that are for marine, and in this case, a Mulitplus, of course, but this applies to Magnum, it applies to Xantrax, it applies to Victron or Mastervolt. Really good inverter chargers on boats have an ability to sense AC input on their AC input side. And if they sense an AC input, what they're going to do is they're going to have a pass through. That means that even if your inverter is enabled, it's going to let all the AC go through the inverter and go on the output side. And that's called an inverter bypass. Now, that means that your inverter cannot really be isolated from the circuit. In many installs, the inverter is in line on many important circuits on your boat, right? So these circuits could be galley outlet circuits, it could be your cabin outlets, it could be your entertainment system. And this is where it gets complicated. If ever your inverter charger failed, in many cases, that failure will cause no AC, either from shore nor generator, to go through an inverter and to power the loads. So you're not even asking your inverter to be an inverter, but if it fails, it often takes down the AC inputs as well, which can come from shore or generator. And so the question Mark asks is, well, how do I prepare for that? And there are ways of installing bypass switches, right? It's basically an A source selector switch that allows you to isolate your inverter charger, meaning to take it out of the equation so that all AC input simply goes directly to your AC loads. So, of course, in that mode, your inverter and your charger function cannot work because AC coming in is simply bypass and going directly to the out. It's something that we see. Not every boater is willing to pay to have that feature done on their boat. It really depends what type of boater you are. The further you go away from service areas, the more important this is, right? Some of us go away from service areas, places where you can readily have service, and some of us are days away, weeks away from a place. And for example, here in the Pacific Northwest, once you leave, the top end of Vancouver Island, there are a few towns here and there, but you're mostly on your own. And so an inverter bypass might be a good way to isolate a failed inverter charger. Now, the decision to do that really depends also on, is my inverter charger relatively new? Is it relatively old? How important are my AC loads on my boat? Do I absolutely need AC loads? I.e., for example, is your refrigeration running off AC and AC only? Right? All those questions are things to consider. And then maybe it's worthwhile for you to install a manual bypass of your inverter charger so that if ever it does fail, you simply flip the switch and your inverter and your charger are completely isolated and taken out of the circuit. So not crazy. We do see it, but I'd say here in the Pacific Northwest, we probably see only about 30 or 20% of the boaters going that route. Most of us have inverter chargers on our boat, and most of us don't have a manual bypass switch. So there you go. Pros and cons of an inverter bypass switch. Thanks for asking the question, Mark. And I hope this response answers your question. And thanks for all of you for tuning in. If you're curious, we've written whole articles about this. Go on our website, search it out. And we've got a lot of other tech talks about this very topic. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. It really does make a difference. It encourages us to keep posting. So if you're watching this video and haven't had a chance to subscribe, we really do care, because the more of you that are watching, the more of us over here are willing to spend more time in creating content. So thanks again.